society's trying to say, say men and women are different. Women have, I think, and some men, but many women have this, and I'm probably included, I am included, have this frustrating trait of not going for things or not putting their hands up. Um, because they think, well, I can't do that. I can't do that. It's this well-known kind of like well-known thing is that there's passed around that say, if there's a job going and there's a list of 10 criteria, um, a woman won't apply for it unless she has all 10, whereas that's different for a man. And that's kind of like, is and I think that's right. So it's I think more women have to make themselves feel uncomfortable by putting their hand up sometimes, like I did, put my hand up, say I want to be captain, making themselves be um more visible. I think sometimes the language that women use is not good. I ran a workshop years ago for it was actually like female directors of sport in schools, and I had this workshop, and every time someone said, "Oh, I'm just this," or "I just do that," I'd put a bright pink Post-it note on the table, and no one knew why I was doing it. At the end of this workshop, there were so many of these Post-it notes on the table, and I said to them, "Do you know why I've done that?" And eventually they worked it out. And I said, "You are the people that the kids in your schools look up to, and this is the language that you're using. I'm only this, or I'm not very good at that, or I just do that." And I think all people, but I think women particularly, we have to be really objective. We have to take ourselves out of ourselves sometimes, look down on what we're saying and how we're acting, because not only does that have an impact on us individually, it has an impact on other people as well. And I think it's hard, isn't it? But we have to change this culture that it's sometimes, occasionally, you will get promoted or you'll get to the next level just by doing your job really well, but often it takes more than that, and it takes, building relationships or making yourself visible or having a reason to go and see the director about something, becoming a recognizable face. And I think there's a very female trait of, well, actually, if I just sit here and do my job, I'll get rewarded. And we have to be proactive about it. We have to, um, otherwise things don't happen. And it's not always easy. We say like at England rugby, um, it's meant to be hard. Yeah, of course it's meant to be difficult. There's no reason why we can't take that mindset and attitude into a business performance environment as well. Yeah, it's meant to be hard, otherwise everyone would be doing it, everyone would be getting promoted. You kind of got to work for it, you've got to work at it, haven't you?